Hello.
Oh, I don't sound so bad.
No, you sound better than you did yesterday.
Well, I've been taking a lot of meds, so that works.
Yes. So, today is the first day of the Board Game Geek Con, right? What is it called?
BGG at home is this one.
Yeah.
Not the current shirt I'm wearing.
No.
This was the last one. Well, sort of the last one.
But,
you were right.
I called it. But, I do not know what to talk about. This board is very distracting.
It's so pretty, and it doesn't even have the pretties out yet.
Yeah. So
can't show it yet because I don't have the overhead on.
So yeah, well, tomorrow you are doing you are moderating a stream for Derek from BGG, right?
Yes.
Okay, so that is at what time?
So it's at 8 p.m. Central, which is 10 p.m. Eastern, where we are.
Which is 6. Oh. I wanted to say
just
what time it was in London. Just keep going forward
and keep going back.
Which is going to be late.
Well, if it's 10 p.m. here for Europe.
Over there in the UK, it's going to be really late.
It'll be 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, so if you're up at 3 in the morning over there, pop it on, listen to some music.
They're going to be playing just rock band songs in general. The singer, she's amazing. She was the one that was at Virtual Con. She's absolutely amazing. If you're on my Facebook, I shared one of her YouTube videos. She sings fantastically. And then there's going to be a game of Similo and Rock Band mashed up, which that's what I'm going to be helping out with. Putting the codes in the chat for us to guess what is similar or not similar to the cards that are in hand. But that's going to be fun.
Yeah.
I do feel a lot better than I felt yesterday and the day before.
All those meds.
Yeah.
Meds really help. And
sleep. The rest.
Sleep. A lot of sleep. So,
tomorrow we're going to be streaming earlier than normal as well.
Yeah, I think in general we're going to start streaming a little earlier because we have a lot of people that watch us from the UK and all over, and we kind of want them to hang out.
Yeah.
So
we're going to change it from 5 to 4.
Maybe we'll try to get it at 4. Maybe at 4:30. But we're going to try. We're going to see how it goes. And if we need to push it back to 5, then we will.
Yeah.
Hello, Deborah. What's going on? So yeah, I did a thing the other day. I went and returned our Wingspan rental and came home. I got the rule book really fast. And came home with a surprise game.
Yeah, he didn't know I was dying on the couch.
Yeah, and she didn't see it until very late.
Yeah, I was
she didn't even know.
Ooh.
But what are you looking at?
Yeah, I was doing that right. These I can flip.
Yeah, you kind of have to. So, without further ado, we're going to show. Huh?
Yeah, you can finish talking.
What was I talking about?
You brought the game home to me.
Yeah, I brought the game home, and it's one that she's been wanting for a long while.
Yeah. I watched game night.
It was on a game night, and I believe it was on a video on the Dice Tower.
See, you're saying Dice Tower, but me and somebody else were saying we think it was actual game night for BGG.
No, it was a game night. They did it on a game night, but I remember watching a video on Dice Tower.
On Dice Tower. I mean...
A review, I guess.
As many game channels we watch, I'm sure it was on a bunch of them.
Yeah.
But I really like this because I love the moving waterfall.
Yeah, the pieces
so I had to
will move. Well, they can't see it yet.
I had to build this.
Yeah, well, you can almost see it.
You can almost see it.
But we're going to go ahead and do a top-down so you guys can see the beautiful Beautiful waterfall. And also, I don't know if it's true or not, but I believe this game is based off of an actual waterfall place.
You know those? Find out where it is.
No, I know it's in South America. I believe it's in Brazil somewhere. I could be wrong, but I know it's in South America. So, if you've ever seen these pictures of waterfalls just all lined up, like side by side, then that's it. I've looked at pictures earlier of it, and whew,
yeah, it's really pretty.
Super pretty. But yeah, let's start this top down so you guys can see what we are talking about. There we go.
It's on the border of Argentina.
Is it in Brazil? It's
in Argentina.
Okay, well, everything in Brazil is also pretty, so. But yeah, so here is the waterfall. A little bit of info about this game and why this is the way it is the Inox people have been living peacefully in the land of the waterfalls for a long time, but now there is a dangerous threat. Evil Ruhats are roaming around the land and want to capture the gemstones of the Inox. That's why the Inox have selected the hardest to reach and most dangerous place to hide their gemstones, which is behind the waterfall. Yes.
Look how shiny.
They are super shiny.
They don't like the candy eggs in the other game, but they're pretty.
Oh, it looks really good on there. So yeah, that's a little bit of info on the story behind this game. So we're pretty much the Inox people, and we have to hide our gemstones. So of course, I am purple right here, and my name right there.
Ooh, and I have a name too, right?
You cannot point.
That way.
Your name is right here. You see how I do it?
Weird. How do you do that? Oh no! My name is.
All right, stop pointing, please. Stop.
See, I can point to your name. How can I not point to mine?
Because I am super talented. That's one of my only. All right, you can stop now before you elbow me. So, let's go through what we have to do to get these gems into this waterfall. So we are all a certain color. I am purple, so I can only place the purple gems.
Yep.
So where... I don't see any... Oh, so we can place gems anywhere.
Yes.
Okay, the first row here is going to need one card.
I want to show that, and I can't do it.
Yeah, don't bend it back.
I was trying to show the cool thing.
Yeah.
Well, you see the thing on the box there? That's him right there.
Yeah, that is a lizard. So what do we get? 5 cards each to start with?
I don't know. Get rid of rules.
Oh, no. First player gets 4. So you want to be first or me?
You.
All right, I'll be first. 1, 3, 4. And the second player will get 5.
So I'm going to have a hand limit of 12?
Hand limit of 12, yes. So... these are our gemstones, as we showed earlier. And these cool-looking pieces are water droplets. Now, these are going to start filling the leftmost top empty space until the whole left side is completely covered. And when that happens, that's when we do scoring, and the waterfall will move.
It really moves.
Yes, it will move. So, on your turn...
And this is a 2 to 4 player game. We're on the 2-player
Yeah, we're playing with the 2-player score side. So, I'm going to go right to the handy-dandy... If I can turn pages.
No, never.
So, when... first player is going to get the box of gems. So, that's going to be me. I'm going to put this right here. Second player will get the water droplets. You can have the water droplets.
Pretties.
So, on a player's turn, they are going to play any amount of cards. So I'm going to just take one off the bottom here.
Yep. You can play any amount of cards, though. Not just, you don't have to play just one.
Yeah, but depending on where you want to put your gemstone. Like I said, this first column only needs one card.
Yep.
The second column, you need to play 2 cards. Third, fourth, fifth, so on. So let's say I want to place one of my gems on the first column. Now, I've got a card with a blue circle on there, or a blue gem. So I will be allowed to place one of my gems on either one of these spots that have the blue outline. So I'll play this card, discard it, and place my gem in whatever spot I want.
It doesn't have to be this one. If you want it this one, that's fine too.
But it has to be on a blue spot because I played a blue card.
Yep.
Now the next player,
Nope.
Okay, that's one part of the action. Now if I didn't want to do that, I could just simply draw 4 cards.
Yeah, sometimes you don't have what you need.
And then move on. So whichever one I want to do first, I'm gonna play my card first. Put my blue gem.
You're not blue.
Purple. Put my purple gem there.
I'm doing it in a round thing.
You're putting a lot of gems on there.
I know. I'm making it so somebody will win this. So when you're showing how it scores.
They're going to need to know where the water droplets go.
Oh, true.
So, okay, player with the water box. If I have the water box in front of me, I will place one of these water drops. You already did it.
Yeah.
Okay, so you can continue then.
I placed the water droplets, and now the thing is full.
You placed more than one. You can only do one at a time.
That's right.
All right, let me start this over. You have totally sidetracked me.
No, I thought you were trying to show how to score.
You have totally sidetracked me.
Hello.
Hey, you just arrived in time for me to be completely sidetracked by my partner here.
Because I know how to play.
All right, so on your turn, you either play your cards and place a gem.
Yep.
Or you draw 4.
Yep. And then?
Then, if you have the water box in front of you, you will place a water droplet on the topmost on the left column.
Yep.
Which will be right here if I can ever get it there.
That's why I put it there. My fingers are smaller.
And then
this moves.
The gemstone box will always move to the next player in the turn.
This doesn't move until the end of the round.
Yes. So
then I would take my turn.
Can I continue?
Then you get that back.
Then I'll play more cards or draw more cards.
Yep.
And then it'll be your turn. So you'll either play or draw.
And then I have to do this because it's in front of me.
Yes. And since that water box is in front of you, it will trigger the interim scoring for the round.
Yep.
So then we're going to look. Okay. Who's got the most gems?
Red.
On this column. And it's red, so she will score 3 points. So we will move her gem up 3. Second place gets nothing.
Oh, really? In the 2-player game? No.
Now...
Then you score for...
Then we'll score for...
Rose.
For Rose.
Yeah.
So let's say she has this gem here on the 3rd column.
Yep.
She'll have the most in that column. So she'll get this little extra power, which will allow her to draw 4 more cards.
Do I still have the hand limit at 12?
Hand limit is still 12. So it'll allow you to draw 4 extra cards.
Alright.
Then after all that is done, we're going to move the waterfall. So let's hope I do this right.
Whee!
So the waterfall is going to move. Did I get that?
Yep. It's good.
And now a whole new first column is going to appear. And then the water droplet box will move.
Yep.
This only moves after scoring.
Put away. Okay.
Yeah, and so then we have to turn over...
Do we turn them over then?
Yeah,
or does it say a secret?
Someone is going to get...
Oh, right, yeah.
Most of these. I think someone's going to have to get... I think we're going to have to get all of them.
Hmm? Well, what if it's a tie? Like, what if we only have...
If it's a tie, the person who's furthest to the right will grab the bonus.
Oh.
And that's also the same for the gems here. If you're tied in the column...
Oh, the thing that's closest to the water
The
snake.
one closest to the dangers at the bottom will get the points.
He's pretty out with that one.
Yeah. Okay. So the game is going to end when we start scoring the last three. Well, down here.
Yep.
Yeah, that'll be the end. But I think this game is a lot easier than how I explained it, being interrupted.
You're gonna break my game!
No, you're going to break the game.
No, don't break it.
So we're going to play through it, and it'll be easier to learn
Hopefully.
by us playing it.
Here.
So we'll have to figure out how we score these tiles, because I think they all have to be scored.
I don't think so.
They all have to be taken.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because when you take them, they open up.
Oh, they open up the new set.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Okay.
So they all have to be, but I don't know how that's gonna work.
Well, like you said, the closest that's on the row would get that.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to play these games with two players, though.
No.
Yeah.
Okay, that's talking about the columns on that side, so flip the page and it'll show the rows.
Wait, what?
That page is talking about scoring the columns. That one's going to probably talk about scoring the rows.
Yeah, but this is just... No. This is just telling you what the bonus tiles do. It doesn't say anything about a two-player game, though.
No. It'll work. This is a 2 to 4 player game.
Yeah, but... There's going to be a lot of tiles just given out. So...
Not the way I'm going to play.
Like,
I'm not planning on finishing a row, like, super fast.
But these water droplets will eventually force an end to the round. So... Yeah, I guess we'll figure it out as we go, because I don't see anything about...
I don't know what I'm doing.
Two-player thing. Go. It just says rock points. It tells you what happens with a two-player game with these points at the bottom. Okay, so in the event of a tie for these, player who has a gemstone placed further to the right.
That's what you said, honey.
Can I finish?
But you already said that.
Can I finish?
Okay.
There is still a tie. Then the player whose gemstone is lower down in this row receives the bonus tile.
Lower down in the row?
So if there is no gemstone in a row, then the bonus tile is taken out of the game. So that's what happens.
Mm.
So we don't all get it. We're going to be taking them out.
That makes sense. If you don't get it, then you lose it.
Yeah. So if it's something you want, then you should take it.
Do we know what these tiles mean?
The ones with the cards here, there's different. There are different ones. There are 2, 3, and 4. So they will allow you to use the tokens to gain that many cards.
Do you have to get it right away? Or do you just keep that token for when you need it?
You just keep it for whenever you need them. These tokens here, they look like little wild gems. Mm-hmm. So if you play that, you can use any card in your hand as one color. Oh. So if you have 4 different colors in your hand, or 3 different colors, which is only the max amount of you can have, then you can use all 3 cards to be one color.
Interesting.
So if I have a blue, white, and orange card in my hand, and I have that tile, I can use them all for one color.
That's pretty powerful.
It is powerful. The star lets you do a second additional move.
Ooh.
So you can play your cards, and then use that tile, and then draw more cards, or you can play another set of cards. So you can only do one action per turn.
Yeah.
So that tile is pretty powerful too. Let me turn off my vibration on my phone.
Yeah.
And then we will get started.
Because people love calling him.
People loves calling me while we play. So yeah, you're gonna learn way more watching us play than me explaining it, which sucks because I like explaining it without being interrupted.
I think you explained just fine.
Because she interrupted me.
No,
okay.
Because
I have gem box.
Why do you have the gem box?
Ring ring. Hello?
Yeah. It's all the time.
Hello? Alright, so our gemstones are up there on the score track.
Yep.
I am purple. I have my set of cards. So let's see what I want to do. Okay, I'm going to play my orange, which is good because the characters here are the color of the gem also. So if you can't see the color in the corners, then this will give off what color it is. I'm just going to put that here.
Are we going to have one discard pile?
No, we can have 2. One on your side. So I'm going to place mine right at the bottom. Okay, I do not have the water box. So now I will pass the gemstone to you. Now it is your turn to play.
Playing 3 white.
3 white?
Yeah.
You want to? I'm going to show them the art. Here's the art. It's beautiful. All right, man.
All right, thanks for hanging out.
Thanks for coming by, man.
Are you guys still getting snow over there? I know one of the last streams, he said he was like shoveling every 2 hours.
All right, so you placed it there?
Yep, because I played 3 cards and I want it there.
Okay, so now you have a water box. So you have to place that on the topmost, leftmost spot available.
There you go. No, you gotta sit there. Okay.
Okay, so
now,
if you can't see it,
oh yeah,
there's like little water droplets here that let you know where to put the water.
Yeah.
So
now I pass it back to you.
Yes.
I need this away from me because I'm gonna think it's my hand.
You don't think it's your hand? So I'm gonna play 2 blue cards to place my gem here. Awesome. I do not have the water box, so gemstone goes to you. The turns are really, really fast in this game.
Yeah.
So you don't really have a chance to figure out what you want to do. But it's good at the same time because you're not left sitting there.
Plain 1 orange.
Uh-oh.
What? Yeah, let's go here. I got the water droplet in. So.
Yep, there you go. So those spots are pretty much blocked off from putting any gems in.
Yep.
It's basically what it is. So I'm going to go ahead and play my last card. So white.
Nobody asked you.
Nobody asked you, coffee machine. If it's not the coffee machine making noises, it's the children.
Yes.
That's how it goes. There we go. I do not have the water box, so I will pass this on to you.
Yeah, I'll play it. I have
one blue.
And the water droplet.
Here we go. First
scoring round. Did I give you the box now?
Not yet.
No, actually.
Yes. So, we'll score the rock first at the bottom. So we're pretty much tied.
It's tied.
But my gem is closest to the bottom.
Yep.
So I will get 3.
Oh, that's right.
1, 2, 3. Now we'll score the tiles.
Yep.
Okay, so you have that top one. You have the most on that row.
Yep.
Nobody has the second, so this goes away.
I don't have the box. It's right
there. Okay, the box is right there. I will get this next one.
Yep.
And the next one after that.
Mm-hmm.
Look at me.
This one is mine.
And you get the powerful one. All right. Here we go. The waterfall is now moving. The coolest part of this whole game. So now you see that it blocks off the row, the column that has been finished.
Yep.
And it will do that after every
I thought they
round.
Stayed that way.
What?
I thought they stayed flipped over. I thought it was just the first round that they got flipped. That's what I was trying to look at before, and then I forgot what I was.
Oh, you could have had them flipped over already, but it's cool the way it is.
That's the way it should
be
set up.
If you can see, we've already got one of my gems there. So it's always good to sort of think ahead. So we've already got the first column started.
Yeah, 2, 3, 3, 2, and 3.
Yes.
Those are straight up victory points.
Now let me check to see.
Oh.
The bonus tiles can be used when it is your turn.
Oh.
Yeah. So I'm going to do that I'm going to use this to draw 2.
I passed the stuff now too, right?
Yeah, you passed this off and the water box. So now I have the water box.
Yep. Do I have to wait till my turn to use this?
Yeah, you have to wait till your turn. So I'm going to draw 2.
It was just a draw 2?
Yeah, it was just a 2. And I'm just going to use 1. And now I get to play it because I used my token to draw it and not my turn.
Yeah.
I'm going to play the 1 to get my gem right there.
Yeah.
Now since it's my turn and I have the box, I have to put the water droplets up now. So that's going to potentially block off some stuff here. So there we go. Now I will pass this on to you.
I'm using this one.
Oh, you just go ahead and throw it in the box.
Oops, I threw it under the chair.
Well, it doesn't go underneath the chair.
Where?
There you go.
What's happening?
Now these numbers here are just straight up victory points. That's all they are.
Was there a rule that said you can use a certain amount of cards of the same color to make another color? Or am I thinking of another game?
No, that's right. You can use, if you don't have enough for a spot that you want, you can use 2 of the same cards to replace it. So if you wanted to put a blue gem here, and you have 1 blue card and 2 orange cards, you can use the 2 orange cards to replace the missing blue.
Yeah. So I have 1 orange and then 2 white.
Oh, exactly what I said was going to happen.
Yeah.
So
and I have red.
So you're using more cards.
Yeah. In the long run.
Which is balanced. So wow, you got that 3 pretty much honed in on, huh? Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and play my last card. It is an orange card, so I played 1, so I'm gonna put my gem right here. And now it's the end of my turn. I'll have to put a droplet here, so great.
I would like to draw.
You can draw 4?
Yep.
Okay. 2, 3, 4. There you go. I'm going to get me some coffee. Is this all of it?
Yep.
I'm really paranoid about dropping this.
I know.
Alright, go ahead.
What do you mean, go ahead? It's my turn. I mean, it's your turn. I just didn't pass the jump.
Is it my turn already?
Yeah, I just went.
What'd you do? Oh, you drew. Never mind.
Yeah, I drew.
Okay. Did you want to use your token?
No, not yet.
You sure?
Yes.
Alright.
I don't remember what it's for again.
To take a second action?
No, I'm not ready for that yet.
Okay. Well, I am kind of forced to draw cards here. So... Alright. Put my water droplet thingy. Right there.
Stop that.
Yeah, I need to stop. And that's it. That's all I gotta do. Feels like a wasted turn, but...
I want to draw 4 more cards.
Draw 4 more?
Mm-hmm.
Do you want me to put half of this deck over by you?
Fine.
Okay.
I want to use this. I can take a second action.
Take your second action.
Gotta match colors. No.
I drew my colors to match up the way they are, which was good.
Mm-hmm.
You've had it?
Yeah, I'll do that.
You've had all this time to figure out what you need to do.
I have 3 blue.
3 blue.
I keep wanting to pick purple.
Well, you can go ahead if you want. Alright. Now I get to do something. So I figured that since I already have the first column pretty much taken, what do I want to do? Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and play 2 of the orange. Place this right here. Place my water droplet.
Getting dangerous.
It's getting dangerous.
Oh man, this is like the last turn if I play in that first row.
Yeah. After my next turn, we will score again.
I'm going to play 2-8.
Ooh.
Go here.
Well. Looks like you're setting up for the higher score next round for the rocks.
We'll see.
Alright, I'm playing my 2 blue. To place it... Where do I want to go?
There's one space, that would be good.
Right here.
Yep.
Water droplet time. Yeah. Water droplet time.
Yep.
So, that covers the first column. So we're going to score. I have the majority here, so I will score another 3. First row is yours. Second row is mine.
Third row is
mine.
Yours, yeah.
Yeah. So I get 2 more. Use it all immediately. This one is mine. And you get 3.
Finally, points.
You're finally on the board.
Yay!
So now the waterfall will move again. Go ahead. All right. Here we go. Man, this board is so neat.
I know. I don't know why this wasn't like always a thing. I like these moving boards.
Ooh, there goes another. Ooh, 2 stars and a 4.
Wow.
So just by chance, if this row was already full when we moved, we will go straight to scoring also.
Oh yeah, right.
So you get this water box.
Oh, I gotta get rid of this, right? Because I already did it.
You get the water box.
I like the water. No, I don't. I don't like the water box.
And you start.
Okay.
Man, I have no cards.
I'm playing 4 orange.
Wow.
I want these stars. Yep.
Okay.
And I can use this still too, right? To draw 2?
Yeah.
I wanted to do it at the end of my turn. Oh no!
Water droplet time.
Dang it! Forgot I had the water this time. Okay. I was like, I'm gonna give you both.
So I'm gonna use my token to gain 3 cards. It looks like you are in. You pretty much have the score for here. Just based on what we see right now. You have the score.
Yeah.
Unless I can take it. But it's not going to happen because on your next turn you'll end up putting another droplet on there.
Not necessarily. I mean, I would put a water droplet, but I might not necessarily place a gem there.
I mean, you might not, but the thing is, if I put another gem there, it's going to be wasting the gem.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess so.
I mean, I really want to use... You know what? This is getting harder now.
You're like, I don't know what I want.
Well, I know what I want, but just the colors are not lining up with the gems. With the cards that I have. So... Yeah, I think.
Excuse me.
I'm gonna play 2 blue.
Okay.
Let's go here.
What are you doing? Why would you do that? Get off my column!
I like an extra turn too.
Get out my column. I'm drawing 4 cards.
4?
Yep.
There we go.
And
water droplet time. I'm going to use my token to draw 3. Okay, I got some good cards now. Play 2 orange. That is my turn.
I'm playing 3 white. Let's go. Here. Let's drop it time. Your turn.
Okay. Oh, so on your next turn we will score again. So yeah. So I'm gonna have to make sure I can only do one thing. I'm gonna play 2 white. To go there. There you go.
And
Now you know if you play a white here with 3 cards, you will get, since we're tied, you will get this tile since you are furthest to the right.
But those cards are not lining up, apparently.
Yeah. That was my issue.
But I will play.
I mean, you still have this option for this one. You're going to get the 4 and the 4, so you'll go up 8. So you're definitely ramping up, gaining points here.
I'll play 2 blue.
2 blue.
Let's go here.
And you know, if you play that up there, you will. Well, you're already winning.
I already am getting it.
Yeah.
I just didn't know if I went there or there because I do want stuff in this column for next.
Yeah.
Scoring. Come on, flip. Nope. There we go. He's gonna be upside down though.
Okay. So let's score. So obviously you get the column, so you get 4.
1, 2, 3, 4.
You're gonna get that first tile. I'm gonna get the second.
You get the third.
Yep. I will get this third.
The 4th is tied, but I'm the furthest.
But you're the furthest, so you'll get it. Then you'll receive 4 extra points.
1, 2, 3, 4.
So you are ahead. Now we will move the waterfall. There you go. That is so satisfying. Let's uncover these tokens. Another star.
There's a rat in the fridge.
And another 4. So I get the water box and the gym box.
I don't like giving up the boxes.
Well, yeah, that's never a good thing. So
you have no cards?
No, I will.
But you have a thing.
I'm going to use this to get 3.
I was like, oh no.
There was 3, right?
Yeah. Yeah, you got the 3 one and I got the 4.
Okay.
It's getting chilly.
It is getting a little cold.
Did I bring my jacket in?
No, that's probably what I should do is bring in my hoodie. Okay, so I need to get something going here. So I think if I do play 1 blue.
1 blue? Oh no.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Oh, bad things are happening in this row.
I'm definitely gonna take this. At least this column.
Maybe. Oh yeah, no matter if I do that or not.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and add a turn and put a droplet into the gem basket.
That's not where that goes.
There we go. Europe.
I would like to draw my 4 cards.
4.
Yep.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh man, you're like scoring all these rows too, almost.
I mean, it's just that one. You're ahead of the 6 and the 7 so far.
I mean, do I do that to get that? Or... Man. So if, theoretically, I take that white spot, can I still go ahead and play this to do my second move? Or because that is full, I cannot?
What do you mean?
If I fill this...
It's not full, though.
If I play my card to fill that,
okay.
Do we go into automatic scoring, or will I still get to use this?
No, because there's one more spot open.
Oh, I didn't see that one. Oh, shoot. Okay. I'm
trying to figure out what you were talking about.
I didn't see my red one right there. Alright. Yeah, I'm going to do that, though. I'm going to play 1 white card to go there. And then I want to play... I want to use my thingy to take a second move. And I want to... Yeah. I'm going to play 3 orange to go here.
It's going to be, curious to see how this end game is going to go. Because I'm not quite sure how to score it.
What do you mean? We're scoring as we go along.
I know, but in the last 3 are...
Oh man, that one is like 9 points. Holy crap.
Yeah, so the game ends with the scoring of the column that belongs to the 3rd last rock.
The 3rd last, okay.
Yeah. The wording is a little weird.
The 3rd last rock, so whoever has the most in this column.
But there's still 2 more columns, so I guess we'll see as we get to it.
We would still score for these, right?
I don't know. like the wording in the book is a little weird.
Third
note. Like, you want to read it?
Yeah. Like, I think I understand what it's saying. I think it's saying that even though there's numbers here, these won't matter.
I don't know.
Final scoring.
If it didn't matter, then they wouldn't have them here. But
first to the points on this column's rock are assigned as usual. The bonus tiles are distributed. Immediately after the second last
draw 4
and second, or immediately after the second last and last columns are scored, regardless of whether they are full at this point or not. Oh yeah. So those last two.
It doesn't matter if my extra turn.
Yeah.
My star. Okay. Is there anything I want to take from you? Which is not going to happen anyway. Because we're going to end up scoring next round. So you've pretty much got the bottom 2 bonus tile on the right.
First, the points on this column's rock are assigned as usual. Okay. So that means that one of us would win the 9 points.
We're going to play 2 orange.
And then the bonus tiles are distributed. Immediately after this, the second, last, and the last columns are scored, regardless of whether they are full at this time or not. Only points on the rocks are assigned. Okay, I understand it.
Okay.
So once we get here, we will score. Whoever has the most points will score this. But as we're scoring this, we have to think about what's going on in the rows as well, and the columns, because these points are going to be given in the rows, no matter if people are on them or not.
But how do you determine who gets them?
Who has the most? So you have to think ahead.
Okay.
So while you want the 9 points, the 6 points, if you get both of those, might help you in the end.
All right, so we're going to score now.
Oh, no.
So I'm going to get to 5.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I don't know how anyone scores past 80.
I don't know.
I think it's overkill having that many numbers on there.
Well, they have 4 sides of the board. They have to do something on all sides.
Yeah. So
to make it look pretty.
First row is mine.
Yep.
First row.
Second row.
Second row. And third. Now you get the last 2. So you'll get 4. So you're going to move ahead without.
1, 2.
So let's do the waterfall again. Keep going. Okay. So let's turn these over. Ooh. I've got one. I haven't used it.
Yeah.
3. Ooh, there's 2 of them.
And those can be used for changing the color of a card?
Yeah, they will change the color of all the cards that you want to use.
So if I have...
Like, if you have one of each color and you want...
and I want 3 blue. I can make it
4 blue. You can make it 4 blue. So this is yours now. So is this box.
This box?
Mm-hmm.
What do I have? Oh, man, you got a handful of cards over there.
Yeah, but, it's not the best.
Yep, I'm going to go ahead and do it. Nope.
Oh, you're taking the lead on the 6 there.
Oh, no.
So now there's no way for me to get that column.
What column?
This one, 6.
Oh.
There's no way for me to take it. I'm going to draw 4 more. Use my token.
Have we really gone through 4 rounds?
Yeah.
You got 5 points last time?
Yeah. Alright.
I feel like they should be marked off somehow.
What do you mean?
Like, when you do them, you should put something on them so you know.
But this signifies...
Well, yeah, that's true.
Yeah, this is the next open slot, so...
Yeah.
So there's no way for me to get that 6. Even if I tried my hardest. It's not going to happen. So... Let's see what I...
You drew all those cards?
Yeah, I did.
How many you got?
No, I don't have the limit.
Tiles?
Yeah, I used my 4.
Did you toss it?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
Do you see it in front of me?
No.
Alright, so do I want to use this? I guess I'm going to do that. I'm going to use 4 blue. To take that one. Here you go.
Oh, wait, we switched around, didn't we?
I already gave it to you.
You gave it to me, though. Man, I need cards.
Remember, you have tokens down there.
I need cards. No, I have 8 tokens.
1, 2, 3, 4. There you go. I think we should probably shuffle now. Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and use the thing. So I'm gonna play 2 blue.
Working on the next column, I see.
Oh no, I gotta put the water, don't I?
Yep.
Next one's the water.
Okay. It's shuffled as much as I'm going to shuffle it. Okay, so... I'm going to play 3 white. Hey, Mom Gamer.
How are you?
Yes, it's pretty.
I really like this game.
It's very pretty and it's very easy to play.
I've wanted it forever.
So I played three of the white ones. Okay?
Yeah.
3 white cards, and I'm gonna go for.
Ooh.
So have you played this game before? Do you know anything about it? Okay, I got it. There you go. That's yours.
You know what? I'm drawing 4 cards.
You drawing 4?
Yep. I need cards. Trying to cheat me? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay.
No, that's 4. You gonna play your extra turn?
What extra turn? I already did it.
Yeah, you already did it. Whew, one more turn for that.
Been overwhelmed with work? Well, that sucks.
Use my 3 card token.
Hopefully the pretty moving waterfall will calm you.
Yes, this waterfall will move, just so you know.
Yeah. Oh, you haven't played it? Oh, okay, cool. So
this area here started over here.
Yeah.
So you'll see in a little... Actually, you'll see on her next turn how the waterfall moves. It's actually pretty neat.
Yeah, this is a game that I watched. I'm pretty sure it was last year, if not year before last. And I fell in love with it because it moves. No, I don't know of any other game board that moves.
Okay, I'm going to use my wild token.
Oh, snap.
And play all these as an orange.
Oh, no.
What?
I know what you're doing.
Do you?
I do.
You sure?
Mm-hmm.
You sure?
Go for the top row.
Yes, that's exactly what I was doing. Alright, so. Moves to you. Now, it is your last turn before the scoring, so.
Make it worth it.
Make it worth it. So you've already got this column all to yourself, so.
Yeah.
So you don't even need to worry about that column.
And possibly the next column.
You weren't thinking about your move as I was playing?
I was talking.
Guess you're not a multitasker.
I am not. You should know that.
Right? And there's not so many games that actually use moving parts this well. I think what's that Obelisk game has a moving part to it.
So I'm playing this.
How? Do you have a special? Okay, what are you gonna do?
Excuse me?
No, what do you
have a special?
Okay.
I'm using these two as the blue and these two as one blue.
So you're using 3 blue then?
Yeah. You make me look like an idiot.
You can't just flash me cards and go, I'm gonna use this.
And I'm gonna go.
You have 3 blue. Okay.
Yep. And
so whoever has the water box there has to place a water drop on the leftmost, topmost empty space, which will trigger the scoring for the round.
Ooh, you've played a lot of good stuff. I love New York Zoo. I want it so bad. Hopefully Santa is bringing it.
Okay. Column scoring, you get the 6.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay. Here we go. I get the top.
You get the row.
Because I have the most on top.
We tie.
We tie, but I'm furthest to the right, so I'll get 3 points.
1, 2, 3.
You will get 3 points because you have majority on that row. You will get that for majority, and you will get the last one. Now,
you get this jump.
Wait, you gotta wait till the end.
It is the end.
No, we have to move the waterfall.
The end. I was about to put that back in there. I was like, why is that out?
So here we go.
Great.
You go ahead and do it.
There you go.
And there we go.
Ta-da!
Now you already have a good start on this section here, so I will get the water droplet and the gem box. I'm going to use my draw 3 to draw 3 more tokens.
Cards.
And cards.
Ow. A bounce.
Ooh. Okay. I can work with this. Oh, wait, we have to turn over the tiles. 2 points. 2 points.
Special.
Wild tile. 2 points. Extra turn. Alright, so I'm going to play 2 orange. And I will place that in the only spot that I can.
The only spot that is orange?
Oh, no, not yet. We're close to rescuing all the gems. And hello, Duchess. How are you doing
Duchess.
today? How are you this fine evening?
You have to put your water drop in it.
Yes, I do. Here you go. Now you get the gem box. Would you like to cash in your 2 card token?
Yep.
There you go.
Then...
What you gonna do? And if you notice, there's more open spots now as the game goes.
Turn into 2 whites and a blue. So I have.
Okay, so you have 2 blue. 2 blue cards on the second column will allow you to place a gem in the second open column.
Yep.
And she used 2 additional cards to replace 1.
I'm feeling much better today. I've been taking meds and sleeping, so.
Yeah. What do I want to do?
Lots of meds, lots of sleep, lots of coffee. Not so much food. I'm still sneezy, but I don't feel so bad. As I say that. I really don't feel bad.
1 orange. You didn't give me the box.
I give you nothing. Agreed.
1 orange. So, yeah, bless you, for real. So, have you guys been watching any of the BGG at home stuff? Anything fun you've seen?
What's happening?
Just asking them about the BGG at home. If they've seen any games that they would like to play.
Oh, yeah. I want to play all the games. All of them. I'm turning into stuff. Can you support my habit?
Probably not.
Probably not.
So it is your go.
Yeah. You already did your water?
I didn't place the water yet. That's what this is for.
Yeah, Duchess saw me yesterday on stream, and I barely had a voice. It's just a sinus infection. I've been taking sinus meds, so I will be okay soon. I need 4 cards, please.
There you go. Margot.
I will be helping Wigsby with his rock band thing tomorrow night, Duchess.
1 card, white. And since I have the water box, which is getting really, really light now.
Yep.
I'm going to drop that there. There you go. And I have no cards left, so my next turn is going to be drawing cards.
What do I want?
I don't know. We're nearing the end, so.
Ooh. That is true.
What?
We are near the end. Oh, right. So I could do that if I wanted to. What?
I've been trying to work on Tabletop Simulator. I've been trying to get people to play with, and I've been jumping into rooms, and people are just pretty much goofing off. Like, I tried it this morning, and they weren't really playing the game. They were kind of just goofing off on there.
I'm going to use this to change all my cards into a certain color. Duchess, it starts at 10 Eastern. She's on Eastern with us, right?
No, I think she's Central.
Probably not. Are you on Central Time, Duchess?
Yeah.
It starts at 8.
So you guys get to see it early. I don't get to watch it because I have to get up for work.
I'm changing them all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay. Were you going for the 3 points there? Sure you don't want to just use 4 and hit that 9?
She's Central, yeah. You're right.
Yeah, playing online is fun. If you can get the right people. Like, I've been trying to get people in the Facebook group that we have for the channel to post games if they have any, like either on digital or Tabletopia or Tabletop Simulator or anything. so we can all just play together. I wish we could do it like this.
But yes, Duchess, you're right. 8 p.m. Central tomorrow night.
Yeah, I'm not going to get to watch it because it's going to be like 10 o'clock here. And I'll be already passed out. So I'm going to have to draw cards. No choice.
Have you been... Well, I don't think he's only done it but once. Did you watch the stream where he was playing Similo with Rock Band? Because that's what I'm helping out with tomorrow night. He announced it today. I announced it like last week. I didn't know it was supposed to be a secret. But that's what I'm going to be doing. Oh, so...
I didn't know it was much of a secret that you will be helping out. I mean...
No, I don't think I was supposed to say that was a Rock Band thing. Similar thing. Well, that's what it's going to be. Well, one part of the show is going to be that tomorrow. Most of it's going to be that amazing singer and just the whole Rock Band crew. And then at the end is when we're going to do some low Rock Band. I need 4 cards, please.
4?
Yep.
Oh, you are passing as well. Okay, so after I play, we will be scoring.
Yep.
So what I want to do is... I don't really have many options. Yes, I do. I do have options. I don't know. Okay, I've got that one. Got that one. You've definitely got the middle.
See ya, Mom Gamer. Hopefully your internet's better for you next time.
Okay, I'm going to play these 2 and supplement the 3rd for these 2 yellow.
Mm.
So I'm going to get 3 white gem cards to play that. So, water droplet goes down, and we will score.
Yep.
And yes, you will win. You will score the 7. So go ahead and take your 7.
Okay.
I'm going to get the 2. I'm going to get the next 2 from majority. You're going to get that one. You're going to get the next 2. And I'm going to get the extra turn token, my first one.
Yeah, I keep stealing this.
No, that's my second one. Now we're going to move the waterfall.
Whee! Really fast.
I can't get these out. My hands are too big.
Well, it's because they're not on the tiles that are lifted right now.
Yeah. Alright, so it is you get the water droplet box and the gem box. And I have no cards to start with.
Telling the child he is a bit loud. Not the snoring one. I can't text him and tell him he's loud. Alright, let's see what's happening.
Everything is happening.
Alright. What do I want? You seem to be winning this row. I don't like that.
Well, I started early.
Oh, no. So basically, if I place in that first row, we're going to end it right now.
Yeah, essentially.
Yeah.
But if you do, you will win that round.
So, playing a white.
Yeah.
So
you pretty much stole that column from me. Now we're going to go to scoring.
Yep. Already.
So since you are lower down here where the danger is, you will get the 7 points. I will get the top for majority.
Man.
I will also get this. You will get the draw 4. You will get 4 extra points.
1, 2, 3.
I don't think I'm going to win this game. I do not think I'm going to win this game. And I will get the draw 2. And now we move. Oh, we are almost down to the last few rounds here. Is that the right way? Did I do that right?
They're double-sided. It doesn't matter. No, that's the bottom of the waterfall.
No.
What? Oh no. I missed it.
Yeah. So I get the
you can have that back now.
Box back. Alright, I don't know how we ended up like this.
What do you mean?
Like, the second player...
Because it's a 2-player.
Yeah, the second player usually gets this, and we just swap, but it just happens to be
if there were
way.
more players, it would be different.
Yeah.
Do you have to flip them things now?
Yes, I do. So these are going to be straight up points. There are going to be no powers.
Yeah, these are straight points.
No powers. Which I need all the points.
You need none of the points.
So I'm going to use my draw 2. Actually, I'm going to use both of my draw 2s to get 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then I'm going to draw 4 more for my turn. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then I'm going to use my extra turn token to take my extra turn.
Did you take one of those away?
For what?
The star. Yeah, I was making sure you took the star away. I didn't see you toss the star.
Okay. I feel like I am really hurting on points here.
You're not really.
What?
What?
I've only got 20. You're over 20 points away from me. The gap is huge there.
So is your butt.
Well, that's a whole other story. All right, so I'm gonna play 2 orange. Take this one. Now I will put my little water droplet up here. Pass the gems over to you.
Man, I can't even see that.
It's getting harder to see from that side.
Yeah.
Alright, so what do you want to do?
Pretty sure I want 4 cards.
4?
Yeah, that's my thing.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4.
What's happening on this board? Color one, red.
You're red.
So how about... Oh, man. Oh, yeah, that's what I need to use this thing.
Okay.
How many do I need?
Well, it's 1 to 4 now because the 5th column is nothing.
1, 2, 3, 4. Turn on all those.
Into one of those. Now, which one? You're going for that 4 extra points, huh?
I'm also trying to plan ahead.
I know, I get it. So it goes to me now. Thanks for the box. You're welcome.
Gracias.
And play 2 blue.
Watch your piece.
Yeah, I'm thinking of my next move. We still got a whole bunch of turns left since this is so.
I'm playing 2 blue.
2 blue. I wonder where you're gonna go.
Oh wait.
Okay. So you're going for majority on that 4, which you're gonna win even if I tie it. So I'm not even going to try that.
You have the most though. I only have the 4, but you have 6.
Yeah.
And if you have 2 of the same, you can get that 2 too.
Yeah, but
because I only have 1 card currently.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna play 2 blue to put my gem up there. The water droplet in that spot. It's your turn.
I need 4 cards.
4?
It's your turn.
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. I think I'm going to draw 4 also. 1, 2, 3, 4. Place my little water droplet. After my next turn, we will score again. There you go.
And this is 2 white.
Okay.
Yep.
Haven't even looked at my cards yet. I'm going to use my wild token to play 4 blue.
Oh no. Not that 3-pointer.
And the water droplet, which will trigger scoring. That was a precise move on my part.
Also trigger me.
So, I get 8.
8?
Mm-hmm.
So, 20.
I will get 2 more. I will get 3 more. We are tied here, but I am furthest to the right, so I will get 3 more. You will get 4. And I will get 3. I have closed that gap.
Are you done complaining about your lack of
A lack of points?
Now?
Yes. I am very happy now. Now this is the end. This is the last round. We are down to the last 3 here. So this is the end. You will get this. You will also get this. Okay.
Oh man. Yeah.
So right now you're currently still ahead of me, so. Oh, I forgot to turn the tiles over. Oh man, there's a lot of 4s.
Love 2s, lot of 4s. Ow, I was trying.
We'll take this.
Catch you later.
Playing orange.
Be safe.
Yeah, be safe. Have a good night. So there's 1 orange.
Draw 4 cards.
There you go.
And
oh, you triggering the end game. That was quick. Okay, so let's do this then. I, of course, am going to get the 9.
Yep.
Oh, man. So close.
First one you get.
First one, I'll get 4.
Second one you
we'll
get
also
4.
get 4. I'll get 2. You will get 4 and 2. So
6. Because we don't score these 2, right?
no, we do.
Really?
We do, yeah. So you'll get 3. And then 3, since you are at the bottom and we're tied. So you scored exactly 60. 58 to 60.
Why is it always so close?
Because
I forgot that was like the end. Because I should have just played a card here. Because I had a card for white. And I should have just played it.
It wouldn't have done anything, really. I
know.
still had majority. But, yeah, you got 2 over me, so.
GG? We don't have that icon.
You don't have that icon, no.
Not cool.
So, it's 6 o'clock.
Yeah. Board game stuff went live.
Yeah.
Need to check her out.
Should we just end it?
Are you sick of playing?
No, I'm not sick of playing. I'm just.
You're done with me?
No. There's just so much other stuff going on.
Yeah.
On the Twitch world right now with the board gaming. I just wanted to play this and learn it.
Everybody's probably like out playing games right now.
Yeah.
You never used that.
I didn't get it. I didn't really need it.
Do you get points at the end for that?
I don't believe you get it.
Oh, I don't know. Probably not.
No, I think it's just straight up points that we get on the boards.
Possibly.
Am I upside down?
No, you're just...
I'm on the wrong language.
You're trying to read German.
Was it German?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm like 95% sure.
Yeah, it probably was. Yeah, that's
no, what? That's strange. I figured you would.
Yeah, that's all there is.
You gonna call me a pirate?
No, you won that fair. You won that very fair. It was
I like this game.
Yeah, it's definitely. It's definitely a looker. You know, this is probably a game that we can go play at the game store and just have people come in and demo it.
Yeah.
You know, because anybody would be like, oh man, what is that?
Nice big puzzle board. Yeah, these are puzzle pieces that I put together, and then you build this.
Is there anything on the other side of these, or is it just?
I don't think so.
Don't lift it. We'll check later.
I was like, I don't think so.
We'll check later. Don't worry about it.
I'm pretty sure no.
So yeah, this is a Haba game from, man, I want to say 2 years ago. Right?
Probably.
It's about 2 years ago when it came out.
I mean, we can
maybe even later than that. But it still holds up today. I mean,
it's pretty.
You guys see it right here.
See me destroying the waterfall they were trying to protect. I feel bad right now.
Destroy that waterfall. We're having a drought right now.
Oops. Oh no, I pushed him under.
Did you? You know what? This board would be so colorful with 4 players.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Can you imagine having all of these colors out here? Man. I think the game will go a lot faster with 4 players because you'll have way more spots filling up.
Yeah.
Way more competition going on.
Yeah, it wouldn't be just me versus you for spots.
Yeah. So, as complex as this game looks, I thought it was pretty easy to set up.
Of course it was, because I did it.
I mean, that's why I didn't help, because I knew it was. I knew you had it. Even without this waterfall, the board looks just pretty.
Yeah, see? Everything pops out. And then these pop off. This pops out.
Genius. Wait,
and
tiles.
What?
I had an extra tile.
Oh.
That I didn't use.
Those pop out. And then... Boop. Boop, boop. And no, not on the other side.
Well, I don't know.
No.
No, nothing there.
So, there's deconstruct.
That's pretty much it.
Yep.
But look at the gems. Sparkling. Maybe I can do this for just 2 hours straight and you guys would be like, ooh.
Or maybe we can just sit here and quiet and do that, like the sensory videos that people like watching.
ASMR?
Yeah. You can give me fancy fingernails and I can do it and be like, ooh.
Stop talking. Stop talking. I can't be serious for too long. Sorry.
That's why I said you can get me fancy fingernails and I can be like, ooh.
I wouldn't be able to do that for 2 hours. I'd probably fall asleep doing it. Just like...
Maybe somebody likes the sound of snoring.
Maybe. You never know. The internet is crazy. It's very crazy.
Hey, little guy. This is what I couldn't show before. Him.
The little salamander-looking guy.
Because you put him up.
So this is the bottom, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna dump all this.
How did you do that? Oh gosh.
Game night approved.
Oh no, I just dice towered.
You did what?
I said I just dice towered. He said game night approved. I'm like, I'm like a little hammer.
You don't have a hammer or a mallet. So let's let them watch you put it away because I know.
What?
I know when we watch Time Roller, I think that's one of my favorite parts is just watching him
put it away.
Stuff away. Not because we want to see him stop playing, but because he just does it like perfectly. He knows where everything is going. He's precise, and it's just perfectly arranged.
Oh.
So this is a score for the 4-player. That's 4-player. As you can see, it has first, second, and third place. 4th place player always has nothing.
I need the bottom of the box.
You can take that bottom. And the cover to this is just... I mean, how could you not see that and go, oh, I gotta have that.
Okay.
I gotta have this game. Look how colorful that is. You could almost cut this out and just frame it.
Why would you cut it out?
If you had another copy.
No, people actually hang these on the wall. They get those police strip things. And
I mean, I can see that happen.
Steph was talking about it one day.
I can see that totally. Like, if we had our own little game room, a dedicated game room, I would probably have board game art all over. Haba makes toys, too.
Yes. I was discussing that the other day.
Wow. So did they start off as a toy company? And went to board games? Ooh, I'm gonna try to say this, but don't hate on me for butchering the German language. There's a game here called Fingerspitzengefühl.
Oh my gosh, you just offended all my ancestors.
Fingerspitzengefühl.
Oh my gosh. Please stop before we
start losing
followers.
I can say Kinderspiel. I can say that right.
Are you sure?
And mein ersten Spiel. Did I say that right? Einkaufen. I really want to learn German, but I just don't have time.
You have an hour lunch break every day.
No.
Yep.
Ooh, Drachenturm.
Oh my god. Please stop.
I'm sorry. Karuba looks pretty cool.
Which one?
Karuba. This one up here.
I believe I've watched that play before.
I'm sure we did. Ooh. I'm sure this means Adventureland in German. Abenteuerland. Right? Maybe. I don't know. So, yeah.
I need all the light blue ones and that one.
Okay. So I believe Monday we're doing a featured game of Calico. Hopefully, we can get the game in our hands on Saturday and play it to the point where we don't have to fumble and bumble on the rules. So look forward to that.
Make sure you are separating the dark blue and the light blue.
Why? Just keep them all the same.
No. The end of the game has all the dark blue.
Yeah, but they're easy to find, so it's not like detrimental.
You're making my OCD nuts.
That's all I had.
Okay.
That's all I had. I didn't have any more. I had 2. Don't flip out on me. When these cameras turn off, I'm gonna need help.
We have an extra bag too.
That's why you laugh, because you know it's true.
Wow.
Don't laugh. It's not funny.
It's hilarious.
You guys don't laugh either. I see you laughing.
They feel sorry for you.
I hear you.
You have to put up with me. They all have to put up with me for like an hour.
No, some of you talk outside of shit.
That's true.
Sorry, I'm putting these away so slow. So, do you want to do anything else real quick before we cut it off, or?
No. I think we can just wrap it up.
Yeah. I like to just sit back and relax and drink some coffee and watch other people play.
If anybody's on, well, I was gonna say if anybody's on playing, but I know Steph is on playing. We're probably gonna go jump on and watch her play.
Yeah,
Beautiful game.
I don't think anyone else is on right now, but I'm sure Steph is doing her own thing for the BGG. So you can go ahead and watch her whenever she comes online because she's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
She doesn't BS. If a game is bad, she'll tell you.
Yeah.
She won't let you go and buy it if it's not good. Spielbend approved. What does that mean?
Spill approved?
I guess. I don't know. We'll see. I'll get on Google later and see.
Learn German?
I'll learn German.
Oh, God. All right.
So thanks for watching. I hope you learned how to play this right, even though I was rudely interrupted.
Look here.
But we did play this right.
We can talk about how the Germans took Avatar and put him on the cover.
No, come on. No.
I like that. That was the one I liked the most, though.
Avatar and the movie are way different than what these things are.
I like that one the best. I like her skin color.
Okay, I'm just saying. I mean, just because they're in a forest and stuff doesn't make them the same.
What about Fern Gully?
If anybody has really watched that movie,
yeah,
they are nothing like this. They got their own.
They don't collect gems for the waterfall.
No,
I've never watched Avatar.
No, they don't. They have these glow trees.
Like Apparition?
These glowy trees that, oh man. If anything, that movie is amazingly beautiful. If you don't like the story. Which, I don't know who doesn't.
I've never watched it.
We should totally watch it right now. You want to go watch it?
Maybe.
It's like almost 3 hours long, though.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
I need more coffee.
Anyway, yeah. Tomorrow we are doing another. We're gonna try Ghost Stories again.
Yep.
This will be the last time we play.
No, it's
game.
not. We're gonna play every Thursday.
No,
we're gonna play every Thursday on stream.
No, it'll be the last time we play it on stream. That doesn't mean we're not gonna play it off.
No, because if we don't play it on stream, they're not gonna believe we beat it.
We can record it. Or we can clip out.
No, because they'll think that we're cheating.
We'll clip.
They know how we play.
And we'll edit the video to make us look like we won.
Oh, no. I'm not that good
at
editing.
I'm going to have to edit this out. So that way you guys don't see it. So you will never see this conversation that we're having. You will never see it.
No. They're going to really think we're going to cheat now. We're going to win tomorrow, so it doesn't matter.
Well, like I said, it'll be the last time we stream it because we have other stuff to do. We haven't played Abyss yet. I really want to play that.
That was my birthday present.
I want to play Mega Land. I want to play
Lord of the Rings.
I want to play Mansions of Madness. I want to play Raiders of the North Sea again.
That's an Trigger Time roller.
Yeah. Xander at the game store really recommended the
Architects and all
the Architects and that whole series. So I want to try that. I want to try it. We'll watch a few videos first to see how it's played, and then we'll figure it out.
In December, we're gonna do one Christmas game a week.
Yeah.
Just one.
Yeah. So yeah, Thursday. Ghost Stories, and Friday we'll probably
Call for Adventure.
Yeah.
2 Adventure. 4 Adventure. 2 Adventure.
Call to Adventure. Yeah.
I had to look at it too.
Saturday and Sunday we'll take some us time, and then Monday we'll come at you with Calico. Hopefully.
We shouldn't advertise that yet.
Well, that's why I said hopefully.
Possibly.
They're probably still not. They're not watching still.
They're not here anymore.
No, they've already gone. We've edited this whole thing out.
What about the Magmar?
Magmar? Don't bring Pokemon into this now.
No, that's the dinosaur from. Oh no, Luke is here.
Oh, he.
Oh snap!
He didn't hear anything.
Calico it is. Oh no!
So now we can't edit any of this stuff out.
He's heard us talking junk.
How long have you been here?
You know, I haven't looked, actually.
I don't... You're sneaky like a ninja.
He is. So,
oh, see? Yeah, we're editing everything out. We're just going to have gameplay. We're going to have no audio. We're just going to have birds chirping and monkeys screaming throughout this whole video. No audio.
I thought that said streak mode, and I was like, wait a second. You can't be doing that in here.
So since you're here, how are you doing?
How are you?
How's the baby? How's everything going?
The little one.
It's pretty late for you, isn't it? Like around 10 o'clock or something like that?
11. Yeah.
I don't know. You would have been screaming at one of us the whole time if you were.
Cloak of invisibility.
Rolled a crit on the sneak.
He just didn't talk the whole time.
11:30? Ooh.
Yep.
You need to go get some rest. And forget everything you just heard.
No.
In this video.
You missed the pretties.
Yeah, let me get rid of our names up here because we don't need them anymore. Boom, boom.
No, I'm still there.
Boom.
Oh no, I'm not.
We're gone now.
Oh, invisible.
So yeah, if you want to watch this game played, then go ahead and press the rewind.
Oh. I'm good.
Are you?
No. I need more meds. Oh, that's good.
Oh. So are they going to school physically over there?
I read today that New York shut down all their schools again.
Oh.
Yep.
Well, all the schools are being shut down here.
Yeah.
For how long? I don't know. They project a month.
No, right now they're saying 2 weeks.
You never let me finish my sentence.
Because it was not a fact. They said for 2 weeks.
But I work with parents.
I work with you.
No, I work with parents who have friends in the school system, and
oh, I know. They're just saying that they're out for 2 weeks, but they're not going to come back until after Christmas.
They don't want
break.
to tell you how severe things are because they don't want you to panic.
Remember, I'm in parents groups around here. I know what's going on.
He said, I see you still have COVID.
That's you.
No, she's getting better.
Yeah, I am getting better. I'm just taking meds like super a lot. So, because you're awesome, we're going to start trying to stream an hour early.
Yes.
So, instead of
5, we'll try for 4.
Which will be 9 this time?
Yeah. So, I don't know if that helps.
I don't know if it helps at all. Yeah, really.
Yeah, I don't know if it helps for anybody in the UK or further out. But we're just going to go an hour earlier.
Yeah.
We'll see how that works.
Is that a good time? Like, is everybody asleep and stuff during that time? You can play ghost stories with us tomorrow.
Or you can slip some NyQuil in their tea and biscuits.
Is that why I went to sleep last night?
That's what you guys do?
Tea and biscuits? Yeah, they do tea and biscuits.
Of course.
Ah, that was my knee. Oh, man, I'm getting old.
No, biscuits over there are cookies, right? Or the American version of cookies? No, crackers?
Yeah.
Okay. I wouldn't mind having some tea right now.
Biscuits?
No, just tea.
What about apple fritters? No?
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes. Yeah, I figured so.
All right, cool. So yeah, we'll go ahead. We actually went at 4:30 today because we didn't know how long this was going to take. But it was relatively short. So it's like 6:30 now. I think we finished around 6 o'clock playing.
Probably. We've really been talking for a while.
Yeah, we're just sitting here just conversating, really. Well, that's the only time she can sleep, right?
Yep.
My coffee. I'm doing very well. She still has the COVID.
I did not have COVID. You gotta edit that out now.
No, she doesn't have COVID.
Why did you say that?
I don't know, because it's the thing to say right now, I guess.
Yeah, but anything can be taken that way nowadays.
She doesn't have anything.
I'm faking
She goes out and snorts grass, and then gets.
I go outside, take a photo for 5 seconds, and then I start sneezing. Yeah. I'm allergic to everything.
Every time it rains,
I get a migraine.
She has like a bloated head. Yeah. Because of all the stuff in the air.
I can feel everything.
Yeah.
Is she still in the sleepy all the time and eat stage? Or does she like stay awake and coo and caw yet? It's been so long since we've had a baby. Yeah, you have no idea. No idea.
So yes, we did enjoy this game.
We did. It is so pretty.
It is. It's very pretty. If you go back and just watch a few minutes of it, you'll see. It's something we'll probably end up playing again.
Yeah, maybe a little role play.
Yeah. We can probably play this with other people, like on stream.
Well, I don't know, because you want your cards secret, sort of.
I mean, possibly. Maybe. We can all play with our cards out.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not going to affect anything. Because you're sitting there thinking about what you're going to do.
Yeah, you're not really.
And by the time you figure it out, it's already your turn anyway. So it's quick. It's fast.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe she's a week old already. That's crazy.
Caffeine!
Already dead.
Get them beans in your system.
No, not those beans.
Oh, it's so bitter. It's so good.
Like your soul.
Oh yeah,
What about your bitter soul?
I lost, by the way. Again.
What? Ow.
You won by
yeah.
You won by 2 points?
Nobody's been on a game with me.
She's a pirate. Time Warrior called it.
Let's Space Pirate.
So we should just rename our channel to Meeple Pirate.
No! I always beat people by like 1 or 2 points. Nobody's gonna want to play with me.
Or Grande Pirates. I don't know.
I don't want to be a big pirate.
I know, right? The thing is, I can beat her in Champions of Midgard and all these heavy Euro games.
Not always.
Most of the time. I can beat you in these games. But when it comes to these like little ones, like like resource gathering and stuff like that, or card games, I can't do it. You're always like 10 steps ahead. Like at one point you were about 23 points ahead of me or something like that.
Yeah, but then you caught back up.
I caught up, but you still pulled forward. Right past me, so. True the loser, maybe?
Aww.
Sometimes I feel that way.
Oh, I still like you. That's all that matters.
I feel like this guy right here. She's just hanging on in one little slip and that's it.
He's looking at her butt.
Yeah, you know, I didn't notice that.
That is you.
Yeah, I did not know. Why would you notice that?
I don't know.
You have turned this innocent game into...
Well, she's looking up her skirt. Does that make it better?
No, she is being straight up acrobatic right there.
I wish my hair looked like that. That would be cool.
That doesn't even... I don't know. I like these characters, these designs. I wish they made other games in this world.
Yeah.
But I don't think they do have any.
I don't think so. I like it when they make games based on real places.
Yeah, so this game is based on the real waterfall wonder of nature. Have you ever heard of the Iquazu Falls? There's a lot of pictures on the internet. It's just a straight up just line of waterfalls miles wide.
Yeah.
And it's very pretty. And so is this game. This game sitting on your shelf is sure to attract eyes. Just rather be like, oh, what's that? Like
waterfall awesomeness.
You'll see.
Just like Sagrada is based on a real place.
Oh yeah, I'm sure you've seen them. I think it's one of the few places that have just miles of just waterfall. I looked it up before we played because I like looking up stuff and learning. So yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, hopefully tomorrow you will be with us for Ghost Stories again. And like I told her, it's going to be the last time we stream it.
I told him we have to do it every Thursday until we win, or nobody's going to believe that we won.
What laws of average state that you're going to win eventually. So we'll be like 87 years old.
Not with your dice rolling.
Oh, but I have the dice tray.
We should use Cthulhu tomorrow.
Yeah, didn't we use it last time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a week old too.
Oh, yeah. Everyone agrees with her. It's okay, I get it.
Maybe if we get Luke to play with us tomorrow, we'll play 3 players.
So that game is easy enough to play with 3 players. All I have to do is throw up a bunch of numbers in on the screen, and you can just say, okay, move to 1, move to 2. And it'd be pretty easy.
I'll roll for you. I wouldn't let him touch the dice.
I won't roll for you, I promise. It's already sad enough when I roll for myself.
I'll roll for you. I'm not terrible.
Yeah, I mean, she could roll for you. It's no problem.
Cthulhu has control. He's the one that goes in his mouth or his head, it comes out. I have no control.
Yeah. I mean, I don't... Dice COVID? Are you making up a new virus? You better shut up. Because if tomorrow we come out where all the dice in the world have to be
quarantined,
it's going to be your fault. Because the government is watching this. They're like, oh, these guys are talking about COVID and dice. Let's remove all the dice from the world.
Oh, no, it hurts me so sad.
That's going to be your fault. And then they're going to come after us with pitchforks and torches.
Oh, no. Oh, because you rolled terrible. That's all
your fault. You
can't blame Luke for this. This is your fault.
No, we won't. We'll take the hit. We won't blame you.
Yeah.
Because we're cool like that.
Sometimes.
Ooh, that's getting cold.
I love cold coffee.
Well, I mean, cold, bitter coffee is not...
No.
It's not ideal.
Speaking of Will Wheaton, I think I'm going to watch that stream tomorrow.
He was Patient Zero. Well... I remember watching him and him saying that he can't roll dice either, so I guess...
Oh, no! That's right.
He's making up a whole new story.
Oh, dear.
That would be a good game. Right? Playing a game where your dice are infected, and as the game goes along, you get more and more dice, and the more dice you roll, the worse your options are.
It's kind of like ghost stories.
Yeah. Like the higher you roll, the worse the consequences are. Yeah, we've seen almost every single episode, so we know. Yeah.
He's going to be on a stream tomorrow with another board game community doing like a live questionnaire sort of thing about different games. And I was like, oh man, that's going to be like when we're streaming.
Wow.
Yeah, this sucks. So I'll have to watch it later.
There's always later. It's good.
All the ways.
Right now, it is pure black. Pure black coffee. Nothing in it except bitterness.
My soul. My love, because I made it.
It looks good on.
So why do you say it's better because I made it?
Look at that. Look at us. We're stirring coffee on stream. This is a new one. This is a brand.
Are you tired again? Do you need a nap?
No, I don't need that.
I like all types of coffees. I'll drink cappuccino or macchiato or whatever. I mean, I love pumpkin spice. I'm one of those people.
That would be good for me. Would end my suffering.
What? What are you doing to you?
Rolling higher numbers with consequences.
He needs his own set of dice.
I do have my own set of dice.
He needs a set of dice so we can put a player point thing in so he can roll for you.
Did you just say our love was full of bitterness? Is that how you described it?
No, I said, are you saying that the coffee is bitter because I made it with my love?
It's basically the same.
You still in my charger? Okay. Well, typically I put sugar-free creamer in it.
Yeah, you ended up buying peppermint mocha.
Yeah.
And
vanilla
today. But we have not used them.
Nope. And the other ones, yeah, I finished up the other one earlier.
So, what do we do now?
I'm gonna sneeze.
Sneeze near the box?
I turned. What is that and why? I don't think my body learned how to sneeze when I was little, so I sneeze really weird. It's normally a lot worse than that. I've tried to teach myself how to sneeze, but I guess I'm too old to learn. I don't know.
You grew up in the 80s, right? Am I correct to say that? Like when the Atari and stuff like that was out?
No. I thought he was making fun of my sneeze.
Well, I mean, I'm sure you know about Atari and all those old games, so... That sounded horribly gross.
I'm sorry, I'm sick.
That sounded bad. Like, not do that, like, quieter?
Like, look, I can't sneeze right. Are you saying I can't?
Go outside 2 streets down and do that?
I do it while you're asleep beside me.
Alright, can you grab that Centipede game? I just want to show him the hope for that.
Yeah. The game we haven't opened?
Yeah. This is one of the games that I want to try to play on stream. Check that out. Oh. 2 streets or 2 states?
Both?
I don't know. It'll take her a while to walk 2 states away. Because I'm sure you're not driving her. This is, like, one of my babies. There are, I believe, 4 more of these.
Yeah, we haven't even played this yet. This actually is on our shelf of shame.
Yeah, there are 4 more of these based, I think, off of old Atari games. I have not found any more. Oh, there we go. There's Asteroids Missile Command. It says it's coming soon, so.
Well, I mean, this game is probably old.
That art is just fantastic. Then you have the 8-bit board. Oh man, the cards are everywhere.
Well, I mean.
No.
I'll tell you.
You know, a little 8-bit board.
That's the best part. The patch. It's a real patch.
And that's not even the best part.
The patches.
No, these little pieces. These 8-bit looking pieces. Like, I mean, how cool are these? Little 8-bit pieces. It's basically the Centipede game. Oh, the art in this is great. 8-bit art. It's basically just like the video game. The insects will come down at you, and you have to shoot at them.
Even the dice are 8-bit.
Yep. Does this come with stickers too? What is this? What's this? Sorcery. Yeah, there's stickers here.
Yeah, we gotta put them on those.
Oh, that's right. It goes on the pieces.
I just haven't done it yet.
We're not going to.
Excuse me?
You heard me? I'm not going to. But yeah, that's one of the games that I really want to try. What is all these cards? Are you looking at the setup?
Yeah. Okay. I was also curious to see if it said anything else about the other games.
See, here's the centipede segments that you have to shoot down. Did I come with 2? So you basically play it like this. Centipede spawns out of these 2 spots here. And
they made a Sonic the Hedgehog dice brush board game.
Sonic the Hedgehog?
Yep. They made a Naruto. Naruto. There we go. Made some Batman ones. Okay, so they have Joust and Legends of Korra, Centipede. I'm trying to see all the ones.
Yeah, I'll have to really read how this works because I really want to try it.
Centipede, Missile Command, and Joust.
Joust. What went in here?
Nothing currently.
Was it just the pieces that went in there?
It will be when we sort it out.
It's weird. These spaces are pretty big, though. That's weird. Anyway. I know. Oop. I put it backwards.
Yeah. The one evil company has Mission Command and Joust.
Evil Company? Amazon? Alright, so, I think we're just gonna go ahead and
that one looks different than the one we have.
Looks the same to me.
What? How? That's a gray box. That's green. That one says Atari. That one says Centipede at the top. Wonder if that's a completely different game. No, but it looks like the same pieces.
Yeah, the pieces look the same. It's probably just a different,
Interesting.
It's probably just a different, company that made it.
Well, guys,
or a different skin.
Gotta leave. Thanks for trying to look up tomorrow. Yeah, no problem.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming and hanging out. We're gonna head off ourselves.
Yeah, we're gonna jump off of here and
I'll take some more meds.
Just enjoy the rest of our night.
Yep.
And plan for tomorrow. See what we're doing.
We have a lot of stuff to do tomorrow.
Yeah, so hopefully we'll see you guys tomorrow for another thrilling defeat from the ghost of Japan. It is from Japan.
I'm just saying no to defeat.
We're gonna lose.
No, we're not.
Yeah, we are.
I'm not gonna play with you. This would be no I in losing.
Well, technically you lost last game, so yeah.
You killed me the first game.
So thank you guys. Have a safe night. Don't sneeze on your partner.
You'll see all of you when you get to sleep.
Make sure you wash your hands.
Disinfect your board games. Put them in quarantine.
Buy all the tissues from the store.
No.
And then hoard it.
Why are you saying that? Stop! What's wrong with you?
Nobody's gonna see this.
Nobody sticks around for our entire stream.
Nobody's gonna see this.
All right.
Oh my.
We keep trying to wrap up. Look what's happening. Now he's gonna hear you talking about hoarding tissues.
Good night, Luke. Hello, Time Roller. Right in time for us to wrap up.
Yeah. You gonna go play something?
Yeah, are you gonna play anything tonight? Cause we'll go ahead and
we'll come over to your channel if you're gonna play something.
We'll come over to your channel and hang out with you.
He fell asleep watching you last night.
No, it's not like that. We've been on since 4:30. We don't have.
Yeah, we actually got on early today.
Yeah, we don't have your endurance for these things. Live in a minute? Awesome. We are totally going to come over and say hi.
Do we want to rate his channel with our 3 viewers? One being him. He's going to rate his own channel.
Well, I mean, we can host your channel.
Mm-hmm.
Look, we're going to try our best to get Calico, okay?
We are.
We're working with our game store, so I'm pretty sure that they're not going to disappoint.
Yeah. They're pretty excited for what we're doing.
They'll have it. They'll have it for us. Oh, okay. PC, go away.
Yeah, we're going to come watch Time Roller.
I could have swore he went live this morning at like 6 o'clock, didn't you?
What?
I got a notification when I woke up, but
possibly.
You were playing something that I really wanted to watch you play.
Really?
Yeah, I can't remember what it was.
I was definitely like asleep on meds.
Yeah, but
yeah,
you go ahead and get started on your stream, and we'll jump right over.
Yep. We'll be in there to bug you. Oh, I was a pirate again today.
She won.
By 2 points.
By 2 points. Pirate.
2.
We're changing our channel name to Meeple Pirate from now on. So you're going to have to refollow. And it just features me? Yeah, you're going to have...
I have to do the pirate hat. Can I get a pirate hat? So every time I win, I can put it on?
Yes, you can.
That's my thing.
Yes, you can. That'll be your shtick. That'll be your shtick. your thing.
It's my destiny to be a pirate. I'm not a princess.
Right?
Yay!
Married to a Pirate. That's a new movie.
It's one of those Hallmark things. You go to the beach to have fun, and then a pirate kidnaps you, and then we run away and have kids.
I mean, that doesn't.
And you get all the booty.
This stream just went to late night.
I wasn't talking about that. I was talking about the gem. Oh, that's the wrong game. The gem's in that game. We have a pirate game. I want to dress up like a pirate and play Sail Away.
Oh, we do have a pirate game.
It's in that cabinet. Shh. He likes it.
Yeah, we do have a pirate game.
Yeah, we do.
Now that I think about it.
And I picked it out, too.
It's a really good pirate game, though.
I do like that game.
It was really good. It's called Sail Away.
And we get the little pieces on the trees.
Is there any other pirate game we have?
I don't think we have any more pirate games.
There's one where you... there's one on a ship that's on fire. What was that?
What the hell are you talking about?
Something Dead Men Tell No Tales or something?
We don't have that.
No, we don't have it, but...
Oh.
All right, man. We're
going to come see you.
We will come right over there because we're ready to end the stream.
Bye.
About an hour ago.
Arg.
All right, let's go over to Time Roller. Let's go to Time Roller.
I want a pirate icon now. Do a little pirate hat.
Pirates. All right. What am I doing? I'm doing something wrong.
Who knows what you're doing? Gotta go to that button.
Yep.
And then the last one there. Boop.
Why does it say NA Time Roller? How come you have nothing on?
Oh, no. We're gonna raid you anyways. Start raid. No, see, he's live. He's just not active. I don't know. He's there. See?
There you are.
Alright, we found you.
We found you. There we go.
Alright.
Alright, guys. You have a good night. We're gonna go raid Time Roller.
Alright.
And we'll see you guys tomorrow for another failure. Or a win.
I need to be a pirate tomorrow.
Or a win. You never know.
I gotta pirate the ghost.
We're gonna try our hardest, though.
I've been trying my hardest. You keep killing me.
We're gonna try our hardest.
Yep.
Good night.
Bye.
Bye. Who did we bring with us?
Lucas still in there.
We had a party of 4. It was Luke, you.
Oh, yeah, see, Luke was in there. He followed.
So me, which I don't. Well, I do count.
Yes, you count as People Grande. I count as me.
So that's 3, and then Luke. Okay, yeah, that's right. That's totally right.